Hi everybody, my name is Marcella Dominguez and today we are going to be talking about whether or not you really need to register a trademark for your clothing brand.
This episode is sponsored by the law firm of Marcella Dominguez. If you're an entrepreneur, business owner, or artist looking to protect your brand, then Marcella is right for you. Marcella has worked with hundreds of entrepreneurs like authors, clothing brands, Amazon sellers, consultants, and entertainers. Protecting your brand does not have to be tough. Let Marcella save your brand before your business name or slogan gets pulled out from under you. Go to marcellatm.com to learn more.
So the reason I'm making this video today is because I am sure that you have 1,000,001 things on your to-do list. I'm sure people have told you, you need to file maybe a DBA, you need to file something with the county, you need to register for an EIN, you need to definitely have a registered trademark for your clothing brand name and logo and slogan. And you were thinking, wow, there is so much that I have to do. I have a limited amount of funds. I only have $50, I only have $100 saved. So how do I prioritize that money? Do I really need a registered trademark for my clothing brand? Do I really need a DBA? Do I really need an EIN? What are the essentials? Tell me now, what is the thing that I absolutely need with a small budget? And I am here to tell you that if you want to build a successful clothing brand, there are a number of different ways you can get there. And the reason I say that is because not everybody registers their clothing brand from the get-go. So I think you need to be asking yourself, what is my goal? What do I want to do? And I know that you're probably saying, well, I want to sell thousands and thousands of shirts, hats, hoodies. I want everybody to be wearing it, and I want to be a recognized name worldwide. Now, I need you to dial back a little bit and start writing your goals down specifically, not generally and broadly. You see, if that is your general goal from the get-go, I want everybody to be wearing it, and I know that everybody's going to be wearing it tomorrow, then my advice is, yes, you need to register your trademark, and you should have done that yesterday if you're not already selling clothing under that brand name with an intent to use application. Because an intent to use application tells the trademark office, I'm not using my clothing brand name right now, but I do plan to use it within 6 months from now. And I know that it's going to be really, really popular probably tomorrow. So even if you don't know if it's going to be popular, but you know that it's going to be popular, within 6 months, or you're really projecting that you have some heavy hitting influencers behind your brand that's going to skyrocket it, then yes, you need a registered trademark. And the reason is you don't want anybody to start ripping off your name or using that name, because then you're going to come to an attorney and you're going to say, what do I do? They've been using my name. They took the exact same look of it. They took the exact words that I was using. And now they're basically duplicating my brand. What do I do? So, of course, holding a registered trademark certificate isn't going to stop people from doing it, but it surely should scare people away from trying to copy and mimic your brand. So that's what the registered trademark certificate does. And if they do try to copy it and mimic it, then you have the option to sue them in federal court for way more money and way more damages than if you did not have a registration certificate. So if you are small and you're thinking, gosh, I really don't know how long this is going to take me to become successful and to have everybody recognize my brand and for everybody on my street to be wearing it, then you might want to ask yourself, do I really invest that money into a registered trademark? And the answer is maybe not. But it doesn't mean that there's 0 steps you should be taking. It means that you should still be taking a few preventative measures to make sure that that name is available for you to use. Otherwise, you are going to be the trademark infringer. And that is the last thing you want if you're building a clothing brand, because then you are going to be on the hook for lots of money if they decide to sue you in federal court. So the way to avoid that is by doing a comprehensive search, or at the very, very least, a search on the USPTO database but I don't necessarily like the USPTO database option because it is not comprehensive. So if you want to know what a comprehensive search report is, because you really need to understand it to build your clothing brand, then I suggest you head down to my other videos, which are linked down below, and it is called What is a Comprehensive Trademark Search Report? And that is going to be super important to understanding whether or not you can continue to use the name that you have chosen for your clothing brand. Because let's face it, the clothing brand name is the most important thing that is probably on your mind. What do I want to call it? Where am I going to get the idea from? What do I want people to be saying? How do I want it to roll off the tongue? How does it sound? Do people like it? Is it inspiring? Or is it just a really cool, unique name that I came up with on my own? And let me tell you that there are tips and tricks to use if you want to increase your odds and chances of securing a registered trademark once you're ready to invest. That video is also linked down below. Tips and tricks for choosing a really unique name, one that will increase your chances of securing the registered trademark. So let's get back to the point of this video, which is, do I need a registered trademark for my clothing brand? And you need to be asking yourself, what is your specific goal given your circumstances? So if you know that you're going to be awesomely successful, then yes, you need a registered trademark to make sure nobody rips you off. But if you're not sure and you're kind of tentative and you're just testing the waters and you're dabbling a little bit, but you know that you want to keep the momentum going, then my suggestion to you is to make sure that the name you are putting and slapping on those t-shirts, hoodies, hats, socks, shorts, any kind of apparel, my suggestion to you is to make sure that the name you are choosing is good to go. Do not choose a name that is already taken or a name that sounds like one that is already taken. Because let me let you in on a little secret that the USPTO does a search for names that are confusingly similar to the one you have chosen. So if you choose the name hello, they are not going to just do a search of the word hello. They're going to populate search results that have hello friend, hello amigo, hello you, hello where are you. All of those results are going to pop up, and they might say that those names are confusingly similar to the name hello that you have chosen. So there is a whole lot of rules that I could teach you, but in this video, I just want to inspire you to choose a good name for your clothing brand, because that is the most important thing that you could do for trademark purposes. Because the consequences of choosing a really generic or bad name that's going to land you a likelihood of confusion issue means that you're going to have to rebrand later. And that is something nobody wants to do because it costs them a lot of money and a lot of time. So make sure that you choose a name that is super unique and that you also really love. And I think that those two secret ingredients will get you to a decent place. Once you're ready to invest in securing that name, then you are going to pay the $275 to the USPTO at uspto.gov. You're going to fill out the application, and you want to make sure that you choose the right category. Otherwise, you're not going to have protection. And if all of this sounds too confusing and you'd rather just have somebody do it for you, like somebody who knows what they're doing, who's going to be efficient and timely and prompt, then you can always contact us at lawfirm@marcellatm.com. I will link that URL down below. And if you have any questions, you can always email us. You can Facebook message us. You can leave a comment down below and say, Marcella, I give you a thumbs up because I understood your content and I understand that it's super important for me to choose a really unique name. So if there's one thing you take from this video, is choose a really, really unique name if you are not ready to invest in a trademark application. And if you are ready to invest in a trademark application, you still want to make sure that the name you're choosing is very unique so that your money doesn't go down the drain, okay? And if you want to know how to file a DIY trademark application, I will also link to my video down below that walks you through the process of securing it on your own. However, if you want to make sure that it gets done right, you can always contact us at lawfirm@marcellatm. Give this video a big thumbs up if you totally understood what I was saying and you understand that it's important to choose a really unique name. Also hit the subscribe button because I will be adding more and more videos to help you grow your clothing brand, service-based business, or product-based business. I encourage you to keep on building your business because there's nothing more that I love than to see successful entrepreneurs that I can later feature on my podcast, The AM Show. I hope you have a great day, and if anything, please remember to choose a very unique name. Have a great day.